Hey everybody, welcome back to another Farm Fact Friday. I hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving week. I know times are different and you may not have been able to spend it with all of your family, but regardless, I hope you were able to take time to be with those you have been closest with lately, to enjoy all the wonderful food and time together that you could. So from all of us at Hitchings Insurance, we certainly are thankful for you and your interest in our efforts to help educate everyone about agriculture, and welcome back. So today the scenery looks a little bit different again here in Northwest Ohio. Temperatures have changed. We got some snow this week and there's less work going on outside in terms of combining or working ground, that sort of thing. So things will kind of move internal for now as we gear up for the next season, or if there are still people out there who are combining. Fall harvest is still underway, despite the fact that we have had some snow. So what I want to talk about today is a little bit in regards to farm to table. So if you recall, earlier in the year, we went to Metzger's Farm Market and showed you how it looks from a vegetable standpoint. So Adam and Seth and Dean all work hard to plant those vegetables and then harvest them and bring them to the market in order for people to take them home to enjoy. So I'm going to take that in a different direction and talk a little bit about how your local farmers can actually also be a provider of meat. So this could include things like chicken or pork or beef, so among other options, but we'll just kind of focus on that. So I want to talk about how that works, what it looks like, and the reason I'm down in the basement is because you have to have a place to store all of this. So if you have local farmers that have animals, there's a chance that you could purchase your meat off of them. So start that conversation if that's of interest after you watch this video. I can attest that having meat from our own animals is far better than buying what's in the store. But that's my opinion. So you can make your own judgment call after you've tried it. So basically what happens is the animal is raised on the farm, and then when they are at a point where they can be taken to market, you could either take it to a market and they handle where it goes from there, or you can work with a local butcher and basically buy from the farmer, but the butcher takes care of all of those details. And the beauty of that is you get things customized. So for instance, if you were to buy a portion of a beef or a steer, you could tell that butcher exactly how you wanted it cut. So if you aren't a fan of roasts, you can say, put that roast meat and just grind it into burger. You can say how thick you want your steaks, how many steaks you want in a pack. Say you like ground burger and burger patties that are already formed. You can specify both of those. You can even tell them how much you want in each package. So it's very nice, very customized, so that when you go to, say, get a pack of burger out of the freezer, you're getting those 4 burgers, and when you cook them for your family, you're not going to have tons of leftovers that need to be used in a specific amount of time. So that's kind of the neat thing about that. Same thing goes for pork. You can say specifically how you want your bacon cut and how you want your sausage seasoned and all kinds of different options. So the butcher does a great job of walking individuals through that process, as most people probably aren't familiar with all of those questions and how to answer them. So that's basically the first step, but in doing that, you have to think about a couple things. The first thing is cost. So it's probably going to cost you less in the long run versus going to the store every time you need something like that. However, it is a bit pricey to start with. So, you have to make sure you have the funds to do that. The second thing is you got to make sure you have the space. So if you're, You know, if your living quarters don't allow for another freezer to put this meat, it's probably not an option. The other thing is you may have to look at whether or not you can even get a freezer, because that was an issue earlier this year and everything that was going on. So, but if all those things align, if cost is okay, and you can afford it, and there's a place to put this stuff, and you have a freezer that you can purchase, then it may be a discussion you'd like to have with a local farmer to see if that's available. The beauty of it is that when you as a family, or you individually, or just you and your significant other, the beauty of it is when you want, say, a hamburger, or you're planning on having a steak that night, you just come downstairs. If you have your freezers in your basement, or maybe your garage, you come downstairs and you open the freezer, and there you have it. Everything here that's wrapped in white is something that came from our homegrown animal, steers, and we can simply take it out, take it upstairs. We know exactly where it came from. We raised it, and it tastes amazing if you are a meat eater. So that's really, really cool, and just the convenience is really, really neat. And then if you watched earlier this summer as well, we talked about putting up sweet corn from the garden, and up here, up top, you can see all the sweet corn that we put away. So very quick and easy. You can come downstairs and basically grab quite a bit to make a farm to table type of meal. So like I mentioned, it's amazing to have the support of people in the area who value what farmers are doing, and I know the farmers appreciate all of that support. So with that, I hope you have a great rest of your Friday, a wonderful weekend. And as always, if you have ideas of what you would like to see on Farm Fact Friday, we're always welcome to that. Share this with anyone you think would be interested, and we'll check you back next week. Take care.